When you come to Paris, chances are you want to visit all the most famous monuments and sites, and many museums too. Of course, a cruise on the Seine River is a must. You can even leave Paris to visit Versailles or Disneyland. But what makes Paris Paris is also its streets. There are many famous streets and squares in the City of Lights, and rightly so. The Champs-Élysées, Place Vendôme, Place des Vosges. If you have time, feel free to explore them all. But to really experience Paris like a Parisian, there are streets you can't miss, the pedestrian shopping streets. In this video, I will introduce you to the 6 more interesting pedestrian shopping streets in Paris. At the 6th place is Rue de Lévis, in the 17th arrondissement, northwest of Paris. If you visit Paris in January, Maison Marquès offers one of the best galettes de roi in Paris. Coming from Métro Villiers, lines 2 and 3, the beginning of the Rue de Lévis is not yet pedestrianized. But there are already interesting shops there, such as the Italia Caterer. And also Monoprix, a very Parisian supermarket with 2 stores facing each other. Here begins the real pedestrian street. On all these streets, only residents have the right to enter by car. Located in the wealthy 17th arrondissement, Rue de Lévis is considered the street of gastronomy. In addition to offering all the food shops to prepare a good meal, this pretty pedestrian street has several pastries and specialized delicatessens: honey, tea, artisanal cookies, meringue. These tomatoes made my mouth watering. Acacia honey from the forest of Fontainebleau, south of Paris. Blackberry honey from the center of France. As I filmed this video in the fall, the greengrocer stalls were full of magnificent mushrooms. And here is the end of the pedestrian part of Rue de Lévis. In 5th position, Rue de la Huchette, just near the Seine River. Rue de la Huchette is situated in the 5th arrondissement, at the extreme north of the Quartier Latin. The street is known for its collection of Greek restaurants.
At the Théâtre de la Huchette, Eugène Ionesco's play La Cantatrice Chauve has been performed continuously since 1957, earning it a place in the Guinness Book of Records.
It's not just Greek restaurants, as you can see here. But still, there are a lot of them. The most famous place on the street is Le Caveau de la Huchette, one of Paris' most famous jazz clubs since 1946. This is the end of Rue de la Huchette, but as a bonus, I suggest you walk 100 more meters to discover this shop where people are queuing. Shakespeare & Company is an English-language bookstore opened in 1951, which was featured in Woody Allen's Midnight in Paris. Cour Saint-Émilion, in the 12th arrondissement, is fourth on our list. Cour Saint-Émilion is a private street. Main street of the Bercy Village shopping center, it mainly hosts food and clothes shops. When you enter Cour Saint-Émilion from the metro station, at first it's all about bars and restaurants. But a little further down the street, you have everything to feed your shopping addiction. I particularly recommend the Ritual store of home and body cosmetics that smell so good. And no, I don't get a commission. Once the shopping is over, why not go to the movies in one of the 18 rooms of the UGC Ciné-Cité? Rue Cler is number 3 in this ranking. Rue Cler, in the 7th arrondissement, is the closest pedestrian street to the Eiffel Tower. This is why it's often acclaimed by tourists visiting Paris. Can you imagine visiting Paris without trying some of the famous macarons? If you want to try the best ones in the city, you can refer to my video about the top 6 macarons in Paris by clicking this link on the top right. Rue Daguerre, in the 14th arrondissement, is very close to the catacomb and second on our list. Greengrocers, fishmongers, butchers, florists and cafes jostle in this small cobbled street, well isolated from the most touristy areas of the capital. There are 11 Au Merveilleux pastry shops in Paris, including the one on Rue Daguerre. You absolutely have to taste their pastries. When it's time for the end of the year celebrations, there's no more appropriate street in Paris to prepare the Christmas and New Year's Eve's meals. Look how gorgeous these mushrooms are. There must be at least 200 different cheeses at this cheesemonger. And of course, you will also find in Rue Daguerre the wine to go well with your meals. Number 1 on our list is the magnificent Rue Montorgueil in the heart of Paris. It is one of the oldest, liveliest and most beautiful streets in Paris. Rue Montorgueil is the queen of the capital's pedestrian streets. Whether you take it from the north, Métro Sentier, or the south, Métro Léal, Rue Montorgueil is full of shops, cafes and restaurants where Parisians socialize while doing their daily shopping. There are dozens of restaurants and cafes in Rue Montorgueil of any kind. And among all those restaurants, the most famous is l'Escargot de Montorgueil. If ever you want to try eating snails à la française, that's the place to go.
Life is so easy. You love me to pieces.
They are expensive though, €48 for a dozen of large ones. Rue Montorgueil is the longest pedestrian street in Paris, with 360 meters or 0.22 mile.
Is endless, I know. Just do what you want with me. Yeah, I want it all. Could care less. The car your pandemonium. Life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces. Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium.
Here we are at the end of Rue Montorgueil and at the end of our video on the 6 best pedestrian shopping streets in Paris. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, you will surely like our next video on the most beautiful secret streets of Paris. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell to be notified of each new video.
Yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium.